Good morning, everybody. My apologies. I was there was some streaming issues, so I apologize for those of you who saw. I put a original, uh, I started the stream, couldn't get it working. Now it's working. I hope. I hope it's working. But good morning. Good morning to everybody. Good evening. Good night. Whatever time it is for you. Whatever time it is for you. Let me just get the Instagram going. Hold on one second here. Going live on Instagram. Going live on all platforms. Good morning. Good morning. How you guys doing? My name is James Raiz. I am the box office artist. Back to streaming again. Back to streaming. Today's a fun day where I'm actually gonna be streaming twice. What? Twice? That's right. You'll be streaming twice, my friend. Gonna be streaming twice. And you can hear me there. So I'm just turning on the Instagram. Turning on the gram. Good morning to everybody on the gram. Hello and good morning to everybody wherever you're watching. YouTube. You're watching on if you're watching on Facebook, if you're watching on Twitch, wherever you are watching, let's get to work. Uh, right now, I'm currently. If you're watching on the other platforms, you can see that I'm about 3 hours in to this particular drawing here. Didn't get a chance to work on this yesterday. Um, and let's get that timer going. By the way, so for those of you on Instagram, I've worked on this for about 3 hours. We're going for 10. Uh, and looking at right now, the texture on the body. The texture on the body itself, and I'm going to start the timer again. So the texture of the body, I think it's too big. Looking at it right now, it's a bit big. And a couple things when you take a step back and take a look at the drawing, I think this leg here is too small. You take a step back, also because I'm drawing on an angle. When you draw on an angle, that can affect things. So I'm looking at it right now. I'm like, as we say in the industry, CBB could be better. But I'm gonna try something right now. It's one of those things where it's an experiment. It might work, might not. We're gonna try right now because the one fun thing about doing just one character is that I could definitely take my time with it. But I might double up on this texture here. I might double up on it. So let me see if we can zoom in for those of you on the gram. Not really. I wish I could move this over without getting the camera in the shot. But let me see if I get practice on the leg here. If I make it now, the problem with doing that is it might be too much. Maybe too much. Maybe too much. But anyway, good morning to everybody. I see everybody in the chat here coming in here. Uh, Pizza Hut. I like that. Pizza Hut 83. Hello from Australia, my friend. Good to see you. Uh, let's see here. Lebo? Lebo, is that what he said? Hello, my friend. AG, good to see you, my friend. Haji, how are you, my friend? And thank you to everyone who's joining in on the Instagram. Let's get going, guys. Let's go. One thing I wanted to do here, let's get a little bit of music going. Very light, and I'm playing it from the TV, so it'll be very light, very light. Okay, but let's go ahead and I'm gonna start. We'll start here. So going ahead to just adding the textures. How's everybody doing this morning? It's always a good day to draw. Always a good day to draw, especially to draw with you guys. There you go. Uh, you can't see me on the Instagram live because I'm streaming it from my phone, which is why I'm trying to play the music like separately. So if you're watching on Instagram, you won't be able to see my face. If you watch on the other platforms, you'll be able to see my face. So there you go. For those of you who don't know what I'm drawing, here we go. This Spider-Man 2099 toy. If you see, it's looming over me. Guys, telling me what's up. Hey, what's up, James? What's up? So hold on. Oops. 1 second, my friend. Should go to the dashboard here. Look, he's right behind me. He's right behind me, right here. Look at this guy. Draw this guy, right here. So let me know if the music volume's too much, okay? Let me know if it's too much or not, okay, guys? Thank you, Ian. Ian on Instagram saying it's like in the drawing. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, my friend. So how's everyone doing? Let me. It's always a fun exercise to see what time it is for you in the world right now. People always wonder why I stream so early. It's to be honest, I'm just naturally a morning guy, and I just enjoy waking up at this time. So that's how it is. Song is very Celtic, eh? Feels like a Celtic song. 5:53 in Asia for the average gamer there. There you go. Can I draw the reverse flash? Not today. So, couple things, my friends. Couple things. First of all, I'm streaming twice today. Okay, so for those of you in the Eastern time zone or those who are in the more North America region, I am going to be streaming this afternoon, Eastern. So for those of you who are watching now, it's going to be kind of late for you. We're going to be streaming around 4:30 p.m. Eastern time, so I don't know what time that is for you. And I'm going to be doing fast draws. For those of you who don't know what a fast draw is, a fast draw is where I'm going to put a timer for 3 minutes and I'm going to be drawing characters. But there's a specific reason why I'm going to be doing that. So, how long did I draw this Spider-Man so far? Flourish says. So I've been drawing for 3 hours. We're going for 10. We're going for 10 hours. So good morning, everybody who's piling in. Want to hang out with me this morning? Let's get some fun things going. And again, I apologize for the late start today, guys. I was having some streaming issues. So just adding lines at this particular point. So there you go. That's fast. Well, I'm trying. I'm trying, my friend. There you go. Let's see here. Okay, so Ooze31 says, "What's my main source of income these days?" It's YouTube, pretty much. Pretty much YouTube. YouTube has been very, very good to me. So I'm one who's very blessed that YouTube is still my main source of income. That's tough, man. It's a tough gig. So I think I saw a question here. Did you study anatomy or to draw muscles, or is it just from observation? Spencer Thea asked. A bit of both. A bit of both. I did go to college for art, so I did learn a bunch about anatomy over there for sure. And that is a valuable exercise to learn from anatomy. Of course, looking at things, you're not looking at life definitely helps for sure. But for me personally, having that balance that helped a lot for sure. Oh, thank you, AG. AG threw in a super chat there. Thank you, AG. Said I man love your work. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you. Good morning, Liddell. How are you? Hello, hello. Care Bear says it looks quilted. Yeah, again, that's why I think the texture's too big. I think I gave it looks too quilted to me, if you ask me, Care Bear. So I might try to thin it out a little bit, but we'll see. Let me get everything else done first, and then maybe I'll go back and try to fix up this texture. How to become a millionaire? Well, I'm the wrong person to ask. If you want to find out how to become a millionaire, ask somebody who's a millionaire, my friend. But I would say if you want to become a millionaire from someone who's been around a few millionaires, control the things you can control. There's a lot of luck involved for sure, and tons of hard work. I never met a lazy millionaire before. Never met a lazy millionaire before. The only ones who are lazy millionaires are those who are like born into being a millionaire. So get working, my friend. You're not gonna become a millionaire just asking questions. You gotta go do the work. There you go. Okay. Okay, Flo Show. Hopefully you feel better, my friend. My sketchbook 340 says hello from South Texas. Hello, my friend. Good to see you. We're doing well, my friend. Thank you for asking. Thank you. I use this song a lot in my videos. This particular one. It's very familiar. Noel was about to go to bed and then saw this. Well, thank you, my friend. But you need to sleep. Sleep is good. Don't worry, my friend. I understand. I understand. Am I live on YouTube too? I am. And if you watch on the YouTube feed, you can actually see me on the YouTube feed. But I am. I am. Yeah, I kind of want to thin out the texture. It looks too thin. Like the arm is better. The arm is better than this. Should I do it, guys? Let's do it. Dalton, I'm not taking Instagram calls at the moment, but thank you for wanting to be a part of the conversation. I appreciate that, my friend. Actually, that's not bad. A lot of lines. Okay, that's better. Yeah, I think I like that texture better. There, so. My sketchbook 34 says the Spider-Man 2099 has been hitting the gym. Look at them gains. Well, one of the reasons they're drawing him this big is because he looks pretty massive in the Across the Spider Verse trailer. Even definitely not Hulk size, but compared to Miles, he's pretty big. So, and you know me, every time I get the excuse to draw someone bigger, I will do it. Yeah. So yeah, I kind of like that. Yes, I like that's better. I like that texture a lot better. It's feels better. Feels better. Yes, sir. Admire your skills to use big black surfaces for shadows. So thank you, Flourish. Thank you. Wait, the trailer dropped. Well, there was a trailer. What? A few months, couple months ago, where you see Miles fighting Spider-Man 2099, which makes you assume Spider-Man 2099 is the big baddie, but I don't think he is. I think it's one of those things where heroes fight at the beginning, and then later on they're all friends. Yeah, Super Boo said talked about a month ago. His hands look like Black Panther. Yeah, that's right. He's got like a clawish hands, especially the way I draw 'em. You need to sleep. Sleep's good, my friend. Sleep is good. Let's see here. Yeah, I think thinning out the texture kind of helped it. It did help it a lot. Let Makes it feel a little less quilted and more texture. You know what I mean? I think that helped. So hey, Fast and Curious. I like that name, by the way. Good to see you. Dalton's Vengeance. There you go. Can I do Dark Knight Metal Villains? Sure. Not today though. Again, one thing I might do for this particular piece, guys, is I might go back and go over things with a white pen. Go white, just add a little bit of highlight back into these areas here because adding the texture kind of muddied it a little bit. Though I do like the texture. So, Dalton asks, "Have I ever used watercolors before?" I have, my friend. I have. Uh, in um, in in college. That was the last time I used them. Really, is in college. Last time I used a lot of mediums was in college. let's see. Flores asked what kind of white white plans, white pens I use. I have to go check. To be honest, I forgot the name of the brand. I don't remember. It's actually downstairs, so I don't know if something I'm gonna be doing in this particular stream. So I'm only gonna go till about. We'll go for a few hours, guys. We're gonna go till because I do have to drive my kids to school today. Hopefully, you're staying warm wherever you are. Like if you're in the California area, I heard it's kind of snowing a little bit, if I'm not mistaken. In California, we just had a big snowstorm here, and I was talking about that yesterday. It's cleaned up now, though. It's not too bad now. That's the thing about us when when you always get snowstorms here. They're prepared. The city's prepared for snowstorms. Super Boo says coming out with a new video anytime soon. Probably tomorrow. Uh, we're just finishing up a video right now, but then I have two live streams today, so I could put it out today, but I'm gonna have two live streams today, so it's like I'll just put it out tomorrow instead. So yes, I will have a new video out tomorrow. So make sure you guys check that out. It's a fun one. Tomorrow's is gonna be a fun one for sure. Snowy, is right, Care Bear? Snowy in California. That's right. That's not weird in the winter though. Okay, I'll take your word for it. I think this drawing's almost done. No, I got 6 hours to go, my friend. So that's the thing. That's the actual challenge. That's actually more challenging than drawing multiple characters. Like if I were to draw like a group of characters. Dalton, not very mad. He's my friend. So how's everyone doing this morning? Good? You guys want to hear some stories? Good and sure. That's right, Carl Thompson Art. Thank you so much. So thank you for everyone who just comes in to check out what I'm doing and for being here. I appreciate that, my friend. So have you guys playing Hogwarts Legacy? Any of you guys playing that game? Hello, Todd. How you doing, my friend? Todd's Art YT. Todd's Art YT. Well, I see you have a YouTube channel. Then there you go. Yeah. Just gonna turn the music down just a tad. It's a bit loud for me. Yeah, you guys playing Hogwarts Legacy. I don't know if you can't even say it. Sounds like fun. I might actually be doing a Harry Potter style video soon. I'll probably do like a mashup or like a fusion. Maybe Harry Potter characters with Marvel sorcerers or something like that. That's what I'm thinking about doing. I went to go see The Cursed Child a couple weeks ago. It was fun. It was a very fun play. Rodo Art says, love you. That sounds Filipino. Yeah. Love you. Love you. There you go. Sam's been playing the game for about 12 hours. There you go. It's like right now, like they had a report yesterday, made it $850 million in 2 weeks. Can you believe that? Holy cow! How uh, how crazy is that, right? You know. Let's see here. When I first found your channel years ago, I never knew you were the artist whose books I used to sell at my comic book stand. There you go. Just Artist motto was a book comic book series. I used to love to flip through. Well, thank you there very much, my sketchbook 340. Thank you very much. Um, yeah, I've done a lot. I've done a lot over my art career, and every step of the way, every every experience I've had, I'm extremely thankful for. No matter no matter how well it went, no matter how bad it went, I'm very thankful for every single piece of art professional experience I've had. Uh, you learn a lot. You definitely learn a lot from it, and that was a very important time in my life. Being in the comic book industry for sure. So I'm just gonna turn the volume down a little bit here again. 1 second, just turn the audio down. Yeah, it's being in comics, man. It's a very very tough gig, very very tough gig, but wonderful experience. Friends that I still have to this day. I made in comics, so I would never draw a comic again. I would never draw a comic again. And I told you guys why already before, but doesn't mean I'm not thankful for that experience. I think um, I think all that art experience really helped me in especially in this YouTube journey, like in terms of work ethic, things I've learned over the years, meeting deadlines, finishing what I start, that type of thing. Speed, stuff like that. You learn that. You learn all that. I think that really did help in terms of, even in terms of the YouTube for sure. Like I'm trying to think of myself, would I have succeeded if YouTube was around when I was your age, guys? Would have it been, would I have been as successful as I am now? Maybe, maybe not. Like there's a lot of factors. But I also think the fact that I got in earlier than most, that definitely helped a lot. That definitely helped a lot. You see all the artists that are on YouTube now, and like insane artists that are on YouTube right now. So yeah, this is interesting. This arm here. Oh, I see what I did. Okay, just trying to figure out what I did with this arm here. So I'm glad you had that experience. Thank you, my friend. Is your net worth 500 million plus? So if it was, I wouldn't be up this early. I'll tell you that much. By the way, guys, don't ever believe what you read online in terms of somebody's net worth. I've seen some that were grossly inaccurate about myself, and then some that were actually pretty accurate. But for the ones that don't believe it, man. Don't believe it, especially with YouTube because people are guessing on your views and on your subscribers and stuff, and it's usually extremely off. It's extremely off. Morning, Mario. Good to see you, brother. My sketchbook said that's sad for me, but I get it. Yeah, for sure. As long as you do covers, yes, for sure. Though nobody really asks me to do covers anymore. Only if they're like my friends. Like Apple asked me to do a couple covers here and there, but and then IDW got me to do covers, but then IDW is not doing Transformers anymore. So maybe the next people who do have the Transformers license, that's usually what people ask me for, right? Marvel's never asked me to do a cover. Have I ever done a Lord of the Rings drawing? I have. I did a mashup of Lord of the Rings, and you can check that out on my channel. You go check that out. That's one of my favorite videos I've done. Didn't get as many views as I would have liked it to, but yeah, check that video out on my channel when you get the chance. Just look up box office artist Lord of the Rings, and I did this cool mashup for Lord of the Rings. I liked it a lot. Okay, not a lot of people watched it, but I liked it, man. Hello from Vegas, Overflow. Yeah, I was in Vegas when last year. Yeah, last year. I went to Vegas last year in the summer last year. We had a wonderful time in Vegas. Like I don't gamble, but the other thing about Vegas is you don't necessarily need to gamble in Vegas. There's so much to see and do in Vegas. I got the opportunity. Oh, any plans on doing a Hogwarts Legacy drawing? I actually am, Mario. I don't know necessarily a Hogwarts Legacy drawing, but definitely a Harry Potter style drawing, right? So we could tie it in. Maybe I'll do one of the characters from Hogwarts Hogwarts Legacy, Hogwarts Legacy. But well, we'll see. By the way, Fast and Curious, I actually did that. I have done a drawing like that on my channel before. Um, yeah, let's just say it was okay. Well, I won't go any further. Hello from New Zealand, Captain Awesome. Good to see you, my friend. Talk about a place I haven't been before that I'd love to go to. New Zealand is definitely high on that list. There you go. So you're not that guy, says 2099 is definitely my favorite Spider-Man. I love 2099. Would you do a Souls game drawing? Razvan Cornea asks. I haven't even heard of that. I'll be honest, I haven't heard of that. Yeah, so there you go. Let's see here. Do I know about the Philippines? Never heard of it. Never heard of the Philippines at all. Of course, my friend. Of course, I've heard of the Philippines. When was the last time I've been to the Philippines? That would have been 2018, I think. Last time I've been to the Philippines. Next time I go to the Philippines, probably maybe next year, guys. There might be a good chance or better chance than most that I might go next year. We'll see. It all depends. Are you gonna do a mashup of Harry Potter and the Wizard of Hogwarts? Super Boo asks. Maybe not the Wizard of Hogwarts. Who's the Wizard of Hogwarts, my friend? Is that a specific character, or are you just talking about wizards in Hogwarts? Is that what you're talking about? The arts district in Vegas is cool if you don't like gambling. For sure, Overflow. That's why I went to check it out for sure. Hey, you know when I was in, did I guys tell you this? When I was in, Vegas, I went to Hell's Kitchen. I went to Hell's Kitchen. It was expensive. It was very expensive, but I did try everything. I did try everything. I recorded everything too, so I will be making a vlog video about that sooner than later. But I tried it, man. I tried it. Tried all the fun stuff. Tried the I tried the Wellington. The Wellington, it's raw. I tried it. So let's see here. Who is your favorite character among your drawings, Naruto asks. Let's see here. I've drawn so much. I've drawn so much stuff. I mentioned yesterday my favorite thing to draw is, of course, like anything hulkish, any big muscly guys. I don't know why. I just like drawing them. I don't know why. I don't really have a reason why. I just like drawing 'em. Do I live in Brampton? No, I don't. Fast and curious. I was born in Brampton though. Brampton is a city in Toronto, Canada, guys, or Ontario, Canada. A lot of you won't know what Ontario, Canada is. So near, close to Toronto, Canada. That's where I am. Let's see here. What is your Blaze? What was your favorite drawing you made? I would go. Whenever someone asks me that question, I have a few that come to mind. For YouTube's got to be the first Star Wars mural, the first one, not the official one I've done for Disney. I wouldn't even call that official. That was like a, let's call that a commissioned fan piece, which was a great experience for sure. But I would say that the initial mural I did for myself on the channel, that was my personal favorite. Let's go there. So my skeptic 340 says you and I are roughly the same age. What was your favorite cartoon growing up? The one that got me into comics or to drawing. Well, there's a few. Superman, Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. The one with Firestar and Iceman. That was definitely one that started my journey. Challenge of the superhero. Is it Challenge of the Super Friends? Challenge of the Superman's Friends. So the one with the Justice League, but it had the like the Wonder Twins in it. You know that one. Of course, and of course, everyone who grew up in the '80s. Thundercats, Silverhawks, Brave Star, like all those guys, right? All those. So, do you do this as a hobby, or do you draw for comic books? You have your own thing going on. You're not the guy else. This is pretty much my job, guys. This is YouTube is my main source of income. And again, I'm very, very blessed that I'm able to do that. I am very, very blessed because it's tough, man. If I were to just get into this now, compared to when I got into this, I wouldn't be able to make a living now, for sure. Uh, the fact I got into YouTube when I did, this is my 10th year on YouTube, guys. For those of you, uh, we talked about this like a while. In this coming May, I'm celebrating my 10th year on YouTube. I've been doing this for quite a while now, and I'm very, very blessed that I was able to turn this into a career. You know, was it as good as it was, say, when I hit my million? No, but it's livable. I make a livable wage right now, and I would much rather do that doing this than something for somebody else. You know what I mean? So that I enjoy. Oh, there you go. That's true. My sketchbook 340. There you go. Yep, definitely one of my favorites for sure. Good to see you, Isaac. Isaac Crooks, 99. So I'm trying to think what to do for my 10th anniversary, guys. What kind of special video I could do for my 10th anniversary? Um, some said let's recreate the first video, but here's the problem with doing that is that first video I have ever done was a review of Iron Man 3 or a preview of Iron Man 3, and I drew an Iron Man 3 drawing. Number one, since then I've done a piece where I drew all of the Iron Man MCU armors. I drew a piece where I drew 200 Iron Man armors already. So it's really hard to recreate that video when I've done it already. So I don't know how to celebrate my 10th year anniversary, guys. I really don't. Even if it's something worth celebrating. I think it is. 10 years on YouTube, I think that's something worth celebrating, right, guys? Right? What am I looking at on my left side? I'm looking at the Instagram chat, my friend. I'm thickening up this line. You know why? Because this leg looks tiny to me. It's tiny. Look at my tiny leg. So I'm hoping like thickening up the outline here will help it. It still looks tiny. Look at my tiny leg. So small. I will be unable to punish any spammers because I started drawing. That's okay, Mario. I got it. Bring the beanie back for my 10th anniversary. Maybe, but I have such a fly haircut, though. I'm gonna show off my haircut. So I don't know, guys. We'll see. Maybe you guys could give me some suggestions on what to do for my 10th anniversary on YouTube. Long time, man. Long time. To be fair, though, like I haven't been able to make this like an actual livable career though until 2018, 2019, something like that. 2018, 2019 though. So that would be 5 years in. So 5 years in. Uh, Recreating my family and I superheroes. Nah, I don't think so. I've already done that. Here's the deal. Like I could, but it's one of those things where if I don't think I could do it better than how I did it before, like why bother? You know what I mean? It's like if I were to redo the Star Wars mural, I don't think I could do it better than. I mean, maybe I could. It'll be like a little bit better than how I did it before, but it's like it won't be that much better. So it's like, what's the point? You know what I mean? I'd rather draw something new. So, uh, oh, Noelle asked a really great question here. What character property would you love to do, but don't because it won't draw the same kind of views as Marvel, Star Wars? That's a fantastic question. Because if you asked me that before, I would have had a bunch of them. Now I don't care as much. To be honest, I don't care as much. Uh, but definitely more of those retro-ish. You know what? Like more of the, for example, Centurions. I love Centurions. GoBots. Like so a lot of the older cartoons that my sketchbook and I are talking about. I would love to do, but or doing one that I would like to do, but won't do because it's too much of of time commitment. I would love to draw all Zords for Power Rangers. I'd love to do all Zords, but number one, it would take too long. That's like a full 2 3 month project to draw all Zords to the amount of quality that I want to draw them. It would take too long, and the risk of not performing well, that could be a big factor in that. So, like same with like trying to draw these cool Gundams and stuff like that. Like I've drawn Gundams in the past. They usually don't perform well for me. Like unless I turn my channel into an actual Gundam channel, uh, it's very hard to justify doing that. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. Um, but yeah, like a lot of the retro cartoons though, a lot of the retro cartoons that a lot of you youngins wouldn't know what they are. Here's one. Here's one I would do. Uh, what's it called? What character would I love to do because it wouldn't be the same views of Marvel, Star Wars, etc. No, I'll ask. I would love to do an Image Comics piece, an Image Comics piece. That's it. That's it. I would love to do a 1992 Image Comics mural with all the original characters. That's what I would love to do. Right there. That's it. Wouldn't get any views, unfortunately. You'd get the few views from the comic book fandom that remember, like so people like around my age. But a lot of my audience skews a lot younger than that for sure. So uh, that's unfortunately something I'd love to do, but probably wouldn't get any views at all, or not to justify it. Not that my videos are getting views now. Like my videos. Not like I'm getting millions of views now. Like I'll have the one or two videos that hit right now, but again, it's more of a time commitment thing more than the actual video itself. Like if it only took me like a day or so, yeah, sure, why not? But yeah, exactly. Like doing a piece with for those of you who don't know, there's some characters that I'd love to put in there, like all the Youngblood characters, Cyberforce, all the Wildcats characters, like original Image comics. I'd absolutely love to do that, but no, nobody would care. I'm not quote unquote famous enough in comic book circles, or even the comic community to care that I'm doing that. You know what I mean? Like I'm not a David Finch. I don't have a name like a David Finch or Francis Manipul or my buddies like that. I don't have that kind of pull in the comic book world. Uh, so it wouldn't make sense. Like if my buddy Dave would have wanted to do that, okay, that's a different story. That'd be a different story. He could probably pull that off. Unfortunately, I can't. So okay, guys. So just looking right now, how are we doing for time? All right, all right. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Good XUQ2. Good, good, my brother. Thank you for asking. Let's see here. Yeah, Cameron, because it's and that's fine. They don't need to care. You know what I mean? But of course, the problem comes when you're trying to turn a living on this platform. You are bound to certain boundaries. But again, definitely not as many boundaries as if I were to work for somebody else. Definitely not as many. Than drawing for others, right? Like I still get to draw what I want to draw. It's just I got to make sure it's focused and make sure, you know. Like there are those odd times where of course, I'll have a brand deal. Like, of course, I'll do it, right? Uh, so why don't I do coloring? Well, I do coloring on occasion, but it depends what it is, my friend. Depends what it is. I definitely work more in the comic book realm. I mentioned this yesterday. The more assembly line style of comic book drawing where somebody does the penciling, somebody does the inking, somebody does the coloring. So if I think Thomas, my longtime collaborator, he does such a fantastic job coloring my pieces that if I can throw a few dollars his way, and get him to do that for me. Hey, why not? I help him out, and it frees me more time to do more of the actual drawing itself. So yeah, for sure. Thank you so much, XQ. XU. I really appreciate that. Thank you. That's right, Fast and Curious. I've said my story many times, so no need to repeat it here. So, let's see here. When is my 10th anniversary? May 1st, guys. So it's coming up. May 1st. That's when my first video was released, and I remember too. Like I had friends who were just didn't get it what I was trying to do, and to be honest, I didn't either. Like I didn't know I could make like real money on YouTube at the time. I didn't even know how much YouTubers make. I didn't even monetize. Yeah, here's a fun tip, guys. I didn't even monetize my channel till 2018. So I started my channel in 2013. I didn't even monetize my channel for 5 years, guys. 5 years. 5 years. And then when I started monetizing, started like, maybe a few, start conservatively, better than some, started with a couple $100, right? But then, and then really things really started to take off after that. So just adding some details here, guys. That will actually accentuate with a white pen. So Harris is looking sick. Thank you, my friend. T Piga alone says hi. Hi, my friend. Morning, TP. How you doing, my friend? Morning. Mate, it's night. It is night. Night and morning. It's 5:41 a.m. my time. 5:41 a.m. Razor Rally Razor says, "Can you draw all your favorite characters that you've ever done over the years and just drawing and have a summary for your years?" Maybe, or you know what we could do. One thing we could do is I could do that stream again where I drew 100 characters in 24 hours. Remember what that? I did 100 characters suggested by you for 24 hours. We could do that again. That'd be fun. Fun and easy. And maybe something like that. Well, we'll see. We'll see, dudes. We will see. Let's see here. What do you think about artists who became millionaires overnight, like Picasso and Jean-Marie Basquiat? Good for them. But I always ask, is that really overnight? Is it really overnight? If you asked me 3 years ago, 4 years ago, is there anything as an overnight success? The answer is no. But today, with the advent of TikTok, it is kind of possible. Now, it is possible for someone to get lucky, but it's very very rare. Sometimes you see people pop off, and you don't know that they've been grinding for months trying to get people to notice their work, even on TikTok, right? But it's very easy with just one TikTok. Well, I won't say easy, but uh, it's very common now for people to get millions of followers overnight, and TikTok made that possible. And that's why a lot of young kids today want to be TikTokers and YouTubers now, because they see that success, fast success, and they're just hoping it happens to them. You know what I mean? They're just hoping and praying it happens to them. So, hey David, how you doing, buddy? Looking awesome. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Muddy said, Do the Smurfs." Yes. You know what? I've been thinking about doing a Smurfs piece for a while. That's one of those that wouldn't take that long. Just bunch of draw a whole bunch of guys with muscles and color them blue. That's it. There you go. How about Mustache Bosch as 100 different characters? Probably not. Probably not. Have I ever drawn Bane? I have, but not like a full piece. You know what I mean? Not like a full dedicated Bane piece. Not really. Okay, I think I might switch gears to the background shortly. So we'll see here. Mm. So, like I mentioned before, guys, this won't be the only stream I'm doing today. I'm doing another stream later today. For those of you in the West Coast or the West Coast, well, even the West Coast on the Eastern Time Zone, I'm going to be doing a stream around roughly around 4:30 p.m. Eastern. So that would be what 1:30 Pacific, and that would be very late for some of you guys. So I understand that some of you guys here who are more international might not be able to make it. So we'll see. David says, "What about doing all different kinds of Power Rangers?" The thing with that, David, is that I was thinking about that too, and that is a request that a lot of people have been asking me to do. But the thing is, a lot of people have done that already. You know what I mean? I would rather do the Zords than do the Rangers itself, mainly because I've seen fantastic pieces. Like I think there was that one cover where they had all the different Rangers on them, and it looked fantastic. It's one of those things where if I don't think I could do it better than that, I'd rather not. Yeah, I mean, or find a more interesting way to do my take, because sometimes I like to do like multiple characters, and pretty much turns into class photos. I call them the class photos drawings. Have you seen those? Very similar to Alex Ross's Kingdom Come covers, like something like that. I call those the class photo style drawings, and you guys see me do that multiple times. So yeah, so for those of you in India, it'd probably be hard to watch the stream I'm doing later today. But the one I'm doing later today is a little bit more. It's a little bit more interactive. Well, I won't say interactive because I already have the suggestions, but I have about. I'm gonna attempt to do about 60 drawings in 4 hours. 60 drawings. Um, 60 drawings in 4 hours, and they're all for kids. All for kids. I'm gonna be doing. It's like a 3 minute fast draw. We haven't done that in a long time. We're doing 3 minute fast draw. If this goes well, maybe we could make it a regular thing. Well, it's more of like a test to see. Like it was something I had to do anyway, so I thought I might as well do it live with you guys. So this week, like I already have the suggestions, so it's not something you could come and make suggestions. But next week, if it does well, maybe we'll do that, right? Where you guys come in, you guys give me suggestions. I got 3 minutes to draw it. It's one of those type of things. So the past posts where you've done the drawings and then posted color, is it somebody else doing the drawings or the colors? Depends what it is. For the most part, my friend Thomas does a lot of my coloring. Does a lot of my coloring, and please do give Thomas a follow. He's a great guy. Thomas Mason. You can follow him at Mental Studios. So yeah, definitely follow him. David says, "I'd love to. What's good? I'd rather see you do all the Megazords. Yeah, for me too. That would be more fun. But again, it's one of those time commitment things. Eh? For the amount of effort I want to put in every Zord, because I want to do every Zord like my most detailed drawing ever, right? I want to do every single one like that, and that's a time commitment. Talking about time commitment, that is definitely time commitment. I'm just kind of adding stuff to add stuff. I should start working on this background, guys. Start working on the background. Okay. Let me just do a little erase. See if I'm okay with this, and then we'll do some backgrounds here. Uh, my sketchbook wants me to do all the Dino bots. You know what I'm thinking about doing is like the Have you seen that combiner Dinobot? Have you seen that where somebody took the Dinobots and turned them into like a Voltron style mech? It's actually really cool. It's really cool. That was one I've been thinking about doing a while ago. So thank you, Mario. Thank you. What kind of background I'm gonna add? Some things sort of sci-fi-ish for sure. We're definitely going more sci-fi route with the background. Recent. Let's see how I like it after the erasing because I'm actually using pencil. Before I used to use the blue pencil a lot. But then one of the reasons I use pencil now, guys, is for you, so you guys can see it a little bit better than what I'm doing right now. But once you erase the pencil, you can see if you are missing a spot or two here. So we're at the 4 hour mark, my friends. Just past 4 hours. So this actual character took me about 4 hours to draw. This is a double page spread. So two 11 by 17 comic boards. Some asked me, why don't I just use a bigger piece of paper? The main reason is because it's harder to scan. It's harder to scan. Miguel's been hitting the gym, Calvin. There you go. There you go. Volcanus? Is that what it's called? Volcanus? Yeah. That's cool. I didn't even know it had a name. Volcanus. That's awesome. That's awesome. Do you consider your channel dead? Yeah. I would say it's in transition more than dead, but more or less dead, yeah. And that's okay. And that's okay. Um, as long as I'm still earning a living on it, I'm good, man. It's okay. It doesn't matter too much. No, I haven't seen that yet. My sketchbook. I haven't seen it. Where's my pencil? Where's my pen? Where's my pencil? I need a pencil, guys. I need a pencil. Actually, guys, I'm not looking at it. I probably am only here for another hour. Okay. Big Lock says he's my biggest fan. Biggest fan. Good to see you, my friend. But no, I'm not. I'm not doing Instagram joining today. Okay, just because I got a bunch of work to do. Here. One second here, guys. My pencil's not here. My pencil's here. One second. Take a look. Can you see my chair? Can you guys see my chair? You know, I used to put my green screen on the wall, but then I realized if I just put it on the chair, it actually looks a lot better. But I can't find my pencil. I need a pencil. I'm going to draw a background with my pencil. Can someone pass me a pencil, please? Where'd my pencil go? Somebody put it to the side. I got it. I got my pencil, guys. I got it. I should have put Miles here. Should have put Miles there in the place of me. There you go. Let's see here. Hasbro working on a small toy version of Volcanus. Really? I gotta get that. You know, I didn't unbox yet my and I know it's old, but my Transformers I bought uh, a model of Optimus Prime. It's the old one from the Transformers movies, but the one where he combines with Jetfire. So I want to unbox that. I actually do want to draw that. I don't care if nobody watches. I don't care if nobody watches. I'll do it. Love that you use Sharpies. Well, I don't really use Sharpies. These are permaopaque markers. Okay, but same vein. This has way less smell than a Sharpie. Way less. So, hello from New Zealand, Doctor Curry. Doctor Curry. That's a very interesting name you got there, my friend. There you go. There you go. Oops. Sorry, guys. Sorry on Instagram. Can't see it. I went behind my. That's my pole holding my other camera. Do I watch UFC? Not as much as before. Not as much as before. If anything, I just listen to who wins now, but definitely not what it was for me. I haven't really paid attention to UFC for a good 5 years or so. 5 years. All my favorite fighters are retired now. So yeah, let's go Spidey 2099. Let's look at some BGs, guys. Some BGs. 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 Oh, let's sing some BGs. I know your eyes in the morning sun. You, I forgot the words. I know in the morning sun. I feel you touch me in the pouring rain. And the moment that you wander far from me, I want to feel you in my arms again. Why am I so close? Because my keyboard is so far away. Look, it's the back of my head. You see the back of my head, guys? Let's do Future 2099 City. Just looking at a little bit of reference here. You can make it look a little Blade Runner-ish. And you come to me on a summer breeze, keep me warm in your love, and you softly leave. And you need me to show how deep is your love. Deep is your love, how deep is your love? Ian doesn't like my singing. Ah, well. I really need to learn. They're making new Armada characters. That's pretty sick. Shout out to my friend Aaron Archer, who was the lead designer of Transformers Armada back in the day. Um, you know, he came to this studio I think once, and then I met him at Hasbro, once, and now he's doing an Armada podcast, if I'm not mistaken. It's an Armada podcast. I'm just looking for a futuristic city reference here, guys. Like you got the one from the video game. Am I coming to France someday? I might be going this year. I might be going to France this year. I am thinking about going to Paris and the UK this year. Well, we'll see. We'll see. But I don't know if I'll be doing any meet and greets or anything like that. But it's definitely in the plans. That is something I want to do this year. Okay, we got the 20. We have the Kingdom Hearts 2099. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, it's a very small image. Very small. Very small. Looks so small. Why are you so small? How deep is your love? How deep is your love? But again, it would be more for a vacation, though. This is Spider-Man 2099, right? Yep, Jihan, that's right. Armada toys of characters. Okay, okay. I really need to learn, 'cause we're living in a world of fools. TP doesn't want me to sing. Ah, get out of here, then, man. I'm singing. I ain't gonna sing. Any requests? Breaking us down when they all should let us be. We belong to you and me. Maybe I'll do it more like we'll do like the thing where it's like he's like jumping down at you. We belong to you and me. Da, 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 da. Bye, TP. Never thought my singing would let everyone go. Somebody go. Okay, take care. Sorry you don't like the singing. Any requests? You are beautiful on the inside. Those who know. Personified, and I'll drag you down and sell you out. Run away. Donna by Richie Valens. I actually don't know that. How's that go again? There's leaked images of the new Armada Optimus Prime. Can you tag me in that, David? I'd love to see it. I would love to see that. I would love to see that. What have I become? What have I betrayed? Forgot the words though. I was singing Chris Jericho's theme song. I remember when we went to the AEW show last year. You know, everybody's trying to memorize his theme song, right? So everyone's all there. We're all excited to sing it, and then he came out to a different theme song. Everyone is so mad. They were so upset. So upset. It's Monsieur Jericho. Oh, that must have been weird hair there, Fast and Curious. It's been some weird hair. I forgot how that goes there. Beowulf, I forgot. Oh, hello, hello, Luca Ruff. Good to see you again, my friend. Good to see you again. Oh boy. You might want to consider drawing Filipino heroes like Darna and Captain Barbell. I've done that. I have that. I've never released that video. I never released. You know what? I should just release that video for you guys. I did that. I drew a piece where I drew all of these the Mars Ravello Filipino heroes. I've done a piece like that, and I never released the video. I never did it. I don't even know if I still have the footage. I got to go check it out. But that was the last time I was in the Philippines. I mentioned that 2018. I remember I actually scanned in the piece at Central. I was actually at Central. We scanned it in. My friends they were trying to help me scan it in. We were trying to use the stick scanner. It doesn't work very well, but you know it's a very interesting. Have you guys ever seen a stick scanner? So it's like this bar, and you put it on top of your drawing, and you just go like this with it. It doesn't do a very good job. It doesn't do a very good job, but there you go. All right. Well, Norman Rad, it's too late for that. But hey, Nora, you know, if you want to give it a shot, go for it, man. Show us how it's done. Show us how it's done, my friend. You know what makes things futuristic? It's like the more rounded shapes. That's what makes things a little bit more futuristic. You know. You know, I think of futuristic city. A couple things I think about. I think of Blade Runner. What movies do you think of when you think futuristic city, guys? What movies do you think of? I'm thinking Blade Runner. I'm thinking I think Ghost in the Shell. That's what I think about a lot. I think Ghost in the Shell. What's that Kingdom Hearts? I need to get a keyboard. But also, you know, the colors, of course, colors. You know, I think of screens. Screens. It's like a Neo Japan type thing. So for those of you who aren't seeing what I'm doing here, I'm making the vanishing point his head. Okay, so you know the vanishing point's around here, like my eye. You know, I'm able to get it where it looks close enough. Okay, so I have that feel. If you guys want to do a full grid, there's nothing wrong with that. Go for it. Me personally, I don't like doing full grids. I like you know though you know once you get a full grid down, it is a little bit easier in terms of you know making sure that everything's accurate. So if you need a full grid, go for it. I'm you know I won't say that's bad or bad. iRobot. Oh, that's a pretty good one, David. This is iRobot. Uh, yes, I am JDS. I am up a bit early. There you go. So let me do iRobot City. Let's see, iRobot City. One thing I am not, guys, is a concept artist. And I always say that, like, you know, some people think that just because you draw, that you automatically can concept. And no, man, it's two different things. It's two completely different things. Is this a mashup? Nope. The texture I did looks like armor. Good. Good. I like that. Something like that. Yeah. After drawing this, I gotta really take a step back and just make sure that the perspective works well. One way to check if your perspective worked well, guys, is just to take a step back, put it like make sure it's flat, move back, and then just see if it still feels right. You know, when things are smaller. So if you're doing this digitally, that's even easier because all you got to do is back up, zoom out of the drawing, and you could tell if the perspective is working or not. But what happens is when you draw it like this, they act like speed lines, right? Oh, thank you, Sinbin Creations. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you very much. Ah, Jackson, I see ya. I see you, Jackson. I saw you creeping. How you doing, brother? I don't know if you're still here or not, but my friend Jackson Caspers, I saw he was creeping in there. I saw you, man. All right. Uh, by the way, you beat AI any time of the day. Let me just say that, my friend. If you're listening, probably gone now. That's okay. Let's see here. Just looking at these different city drawings here. Let's see. Hey, Andrew, how you doing? Just crossing by. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Spider symbol looks amazing. Well, thank you, Dorn. Well, I am just copying this guy. I have just copied. I'm copying what I see. I'm copying what I see. There you go. Yep. AI artist crazy. Yep, Dorn. We're all out of a job. So. So at the very least, my consolation for the though we did have a victory. We did have a victory 2 days ago. For those of you who are following all this AI madness, okay, they made a ruling. The court made a ruling that AI comics are not copyright protected. They made that ruling a couple days ago. So you cannot make a comic book completely from AI art and then copyright it. You can't do it. You can't do it. It won't let you do it. So that's a huge victory for us. What's it called for the regular artists, the traditional artists, right? That's a big victory for us. But again, I always tell you guys, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, uh, all companies want, and I'm not talking about individual people like you and me, right? All companies care about, can it be done faster? Can it be done cheaper? That's all they care about. Whether somebody that's from a person or AI, they don't care. They don't care. They don't care. So even though that's a victory for us, that's not going to stop it, man. They're going to figure it out. They're going to figure it out, dudes. They're going to figure it out. So I always say if it's going to come down to a push of the button, make sure that you're the one pushing the button. Okay, make sure you're the one. Learn how to push the button. Learn how to push the button. So because even for me, myself, even as a business owner, if there's a cheaper, faster way to do things, for sure, for the bottom line, for the good of the company, of course I'm going to look into that, right? That's what I'm telling you. You know who's going to be affected by this a lot? I think like storyboard artists. Storyboard artists. I could totally see that job being affected a lot by the AI because now directors they just need to direct the AI and it will make the board for them in more detail than they ever could imagine. You know what I mean? Or at least give them the idea. So I could totally see like storyboard art, things like storyboard art where we don't see it. So it doesn't matter if you can copyright it or not. They just need an idea of what it looks like when they film it. So jobs like that, where they just need ideas, like hard to say. Like even concept artists could be affected severely by this, by the AI stuff, man. Of course, they can't put it in concept art sales or anything like that, right? But I could totally see like concept artists being totally affected by this, right? But whatever. Oh, thank you, Cam, Cole, Cam Cho, Cam Cho. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that, my friend. Oswald says, "Have you ever done Spider-Man Noir?" I have tiny. Maybe I'll make a big one. Maybe I'll make a big one. Yeah, the battle is won, but the not the war. That's right. Uh, it's technology, man. You can't stop it. Same people who didn't like the internet, you know. Same people who didn't like the internet. You know who hates the internet? People who like to write letters. But there's still postmen today. It's just for different things, right? Artists are now postmen before email. Right? But hey, postmen are still here. Phone companies are still here, even though on the internet, we could call whoever we want on the internet now, right? We are postmen. We are postmen. Oh, that's a fun analogy. We're postmen, guys. Marlell, good to see you, my friend. If you can't beat it, join it. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, and all you young guys here, uh, like because it's there available, learn it, and then figure out like what the future. Like you young guys, I'm more worried about you younger guys. You younger kids wanting to draw, growing up. This technology is only gonna get better. You know. Hey, my buddy Thomas Love is here. Guys, my friend Thomas Love Arts is here. It's been a long time, my friend. Good to see you. Giving us a high work break. Need to go to a meeting, but I have to join the Spidey stream. Thank you, my friend. Good to see you, brother. My buddy Thomas Love. We've been friends for a long, long, long time. Good to see you here, my friends. Yeah, having an in-depth discussion about how our careers are over. Nowadays, because you don't get letters, the only thing in an envelope are things that scare you, like bills. That's true. All mine are bills. All mine are bills. Like we'll get the odd one or two government checks here and then, but yeah, you're right. Mostly bills. We get letters. We get letters. We get lots and lots of letters. We get letters. This reminds me of my old Dreamwave days. This, because I used to draw backgrounds like this all the time when I used to work for Dreamwave. You know, Just need to learn and adapt. That's true. That's true, David. So it's a small victory for now, and it gives us artists a reason to celebrate the fact that they do that. But they're going to keep fighting. Those people who love AI art, there are organizations now, like AI art organizations now, that are fighting to make it legal, and they'll find a way. They will, because that's what happens. It's technology. We get letters. We get letters. That's an old Letterman thing, guys, by the way. Egg Hill says, fire, fire! Thank you, my friend. Thank you. All right. Fire! Yeah, thanks for stopping by, my brother. Might join later again after work if you're still alive. Yeah, for sure, Thomas. We'll see. Well, I'm only probably here for another 40 minutes, so. But I am streaming again later today, but I don't know what time that is for you, buddy. But good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Should be streaming a lot more regularly now. I missed it, man. I like talking to you guys. You guys are awesome, man. You guys are fun. When I do this, it means you're fun. When I do this, it means you're fun. You guys are snappy. There you go. AI can help me with backgrounds. Absolutely. Well, let's be honest. A lot of people just throw a photo in the backgrounds these days, you know? You know what I mean? A lot of guys, they just throw a filter and put a photo in the background, you know? Yeah, it's faster. It's faster. Well, isn't that like the Boss Logic style anyway? Like Boss Logic uses 3D, he uses photos and all that in his art, and it's accepted, right? Like, isn't this just the next evolution of doing stuff like that, you know? Like, I used to work as a matte painter. Well, like, we used a ton of photos when we were doing matte painting. Of course, it's photos that we took, photos that we bought, photos that the studios gave us. But a lot of the times when we were doing our matte painting back in the day, now they don't do that now. That was the old way of doing matte painting, where we would which word I hate, photo bash. Have you heard of the word photo bashing? Photo bashing. That was the word we used back in the day. I think it's even still used today. Photo bashing. But now it's all 3D. Now it's all computer generated now. So that's why I can't work in film anymore, because I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that. So hello, Lada. Hello. I need lead, my friends. My lead. I need lead. One second. One second, guys. Time to break out the expensive lead that none of you can afford. There you go. This lead here. I got this at the dollar store, guys. This most expensive pencil in the world. This one here, right here. Most expensive pencil in here. The most expensive lead. Yes, it's from the dollar store. There you go. Good old dollar store lead. Can't go wrong. Dollar store lead. There you go. You can tell it's from the dollar store because I can't get this eraser out. Actually, let me switch pencils. Here, one second, guys. I can't get the eraser out. I get another pencil here. 1 second, guys. 1 second. Here we go. The second most expensive pencil in the world. This one here. Still from the dollar store. There you go. Still from the dollar store. Dollar store lead. Mr. Moneybags, that's right. Only I can afford pencils like these, my friends. Only I can. Cost me $1. There you go. My high class quality. Oh, I said we were going to unbox my Jazz's stuff today. Well, okay, I guess we're not going to do it today. Well, we'll do it for the next drawing. Let's finish this drawing first. For the next one, we do. I'm going to unbox Jazz's art kit there. So. I think the people who get the most out of AI artists, yeah, well, for sure. Like maybe it's again like something like this. I could go to Mid Journey and just say, give me a sci-fi background with a futuristic 2099 style background with a bird's eye or a worm's eye view something like that. It's all about your prompts, right? And it will give me something, and I could use that for reference, right? That's a way an artist could use Midjourney in a way. It could help you concept things for sure. Yeah, this totally reminds me of my old Dreamwave days. Like I used to do backgrounds for a series called and Fahar's from Indonesia. Hello, my friend. I miss Indonesia. Love Indonesia. Um, what's it called? I used to do backgrounds for a book called Dark Minds for Dreamwave. That's one of the very first book I did, like official backgrounds for, was called Dark Minds Witchblade. For those of you who don't remember Witchblade, back in the day, that's a Top Cow property. But when we were doing a crossover, and that was the very first thing I did was background. So this is a nice throwback. So now I'm really enjoying this because it's a throwback to my old comic book days, my friend. This is 02 lead. No, this is 07, my friend. 07. Are we gonna do YouTubing? YouTubing. Let's see here. Leonard says, just did my 8-hour commission today. When I opened my Facebook, I saw this. What an inspiration. Now, you're an inspiration, man. Congratulations. That's fun. That's great. Not a lot of people can sit down for 8 hours and do a commission like that, So good on you, my friend. Good on you. And even the fact you're getting commissions, that's awesome. I think that's awesome, Isn't that the ultimate validation, guys, when somebody um, is willing to pay for your work? It's like the ultimate validation, right? Big or small, somebody who's not relative, you know, is willing to pay for your work, even if it is a relative, you know, somebody's willing to pay for your work. Like it's the ultimate validation. How much does Midjourney cost? It's free, no? It's free. Go for it. Go try it, man. Go try it. Now, I always tell this too, okay? If you're gonna do that, guys, if you're gonna play with the AI, say it's AI art. Don't lie. Don't try to make it off like you actually painted that. Tell people it's AI, okay? Don't lie. You don't need to lie about it. And that's the thing. Like I mentioned this yesterday. That's the problem with AI art these days, is that now I see a really great piece of digital art. The very first thing that crossed my mind, I can't help it. Very first thing, unless I know who the artist is and I know that they actually painted it, first thing that crossed my mind is that AI? Was that produced by AI? And that sucks. That totally sucks. I hate the fact that I think that way. I hate it. But now, whenever I see that, because people do mashups. I'm the mashup guy. Every time I see a cool mashup, like a lot of people do mashups on AI now, and I look at it, I'm like, that's cool. Must be AI. You know what I mean? And I feel horrible that I think that way. But that's the reality. That now I see a piece of digital art that looks awesome. The very first thing that comes to mind is that, oh, it's probably AI, which is horrible. You know what I mean? Horrible. So yeah, yeah. Photoshop can probably add something like that. You know what? They probably will. It's going that way, man. Really is. Yeah, I'm looking at this background. It's looking okay. I'm not sure if I should do the thing where it's all the way around. If I go up here, the thing where it's a 360. Yeah, that's where it's going, dudes. My art is all physical paint on canvas for sure. Well, that's why I do like drawing this way because there's no question this is an AI. There's no question. Well, actually, there's no question because it's definitely not the quality. People look at my digital art, they're like, "That's definitely not AI." There was some sort of bug there. There's. Oh, because people were making fun of AI because people were doing those pictures of hands and it would have like more than 10 fingers and stuff like that. Come on, they're gonna fix that. They're gonna fix that. That's gonna be fixed. So, Gary Sen says Spider-Man 2099 is your favorite Spider-Man. There you go. There you go. Morning, Bob. Good morning, my friend. Good to see you. Morning, Bob. Yeah. So it's going to be a very interesting next few years just to see how this affects jobs. You know, again, we're the postmen, we're the cab drivers before Uber. That's what we are, guys. We're the cab drivers before Uber came along. That's what we are. Some of you guys don't have Uber where you are, right? In the Philippines, they don't have Uber, right? They have Grab, if I'm not mistaken. They don't have Uber in the Philippines. Those are my friends in the Philippines. They don't have Uber, right? I am completely AI, guys. You don't know that. I'm actually sleeping right now. You don't know. You think I actually get up at 3 in the morning every day? Come on. This is all AI generated, my friend. All AI generated. I think I need my. I will need my French curve to do this. I don't need it, but might as well. I got 5 hours left, so might as well really put the time in here. I should put a little blinker here, a little sign here that says year to 2099. Make it obvious. Ooh, make it obvious. Cab drivers bash the Uber drivers, big bash the AI producers. Well, same thing. What did the cab drivers do? They took Uber to court, saying that, hey, look, these guys don't pay insurance, they don't pay these cab fees that we have to, and they even won. I still take an Uber. I still Uber. But if you're an artist working to develop IPs and do our own thing, yeah, yeah. Well, hey, and again, to be honest, because I'm not a concept artist, I'm not a concept. I'll be honest too. You guys know I'm very honest. I'm an honest guy. If I didn't have any ideas for like a background, yeah, I'd go to AI to do it. I would. I would. It's fast. It's cheap. It's fast and cheap. Yeah, the cost it's free. It's free. You know what I mean? That's it. Like it's not completely free. I think you get like a certain amount of credits, if I'm not mistaken, depending on the AI program that you use. But dude, it's free. You know, like the way I would use it for comics, there, David, because I know David's doing his own comics, right? Like again, reference. Uh, you know, scripting, scripting, right? I tried making a YouTube script. Just to see. I tried to do this AI. See if I could help spruce up like some of my old voiceovers for my videos. Uh, the AI kind of tended towards the tutorial side, which you know me guys. I'm not really into that kind of stuff. So I'm not using it, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. Oh, congratulations, Dave! Dave just finished his first comic book called Twister: A New Awakening, #1. Congratulations! Congratulations! That's awesome. Good for you. Good for you. Let's see here. Hi, Hatu. Hello, Hatu. Volvo COC YT says, I'm a new artist and I want to make Marvel and anime, but I can't do anything without reference. What should I do? That's a good question. And when you say I can't do anything without reference, I assume that you're copying things one to one. That's what I assume you're doing. Copying things one. The important thing is learn the fundamentals. Okay, that will help you. Okay, posing and all that stuff. Number two, try to draw. Do use reference that isn't comics or anime first. Okay, try life drawing. Do life drawing. Learn how the figure works. Okay, and then when you draw somebody, when you look at your favorite artist, understand why they do certain things. Okay, why do I add all this black here? Why do I add all this cross hatching here? You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Okay, and start there. Start drawing more life than Marvel anime. It will take time. It takes time to learn. Do life drawing to learn poses. Okay, you can find a lot of models online, life drawing models. You can find a lot of them online. So definitely try it that way, my friend. Okay, definitely try it that way. Okay, keep practicing. It will come in time. It will come in time. We all started out that way. Okay, we all started out that way. So keep that going. Okay, Beowulf. Wait for Beowulf. Start drawing male and female Wendigo. There you go. Thank you. Treat Soul 6 says just got to the stream, and this looks sick, bro. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Jared on Facebook says, I stopped drawing the past year. I don't get me wrong, done illustrations here and there, but haven't been fully enveloped by it. Any advice on how to shake off the rust, sir? Enjoyed being here the last stream. Really enjoyable. Well, thank you so much, Jared. I appreciate it. Um, and then that's, of course, the art block thing. I would tell you, the only real thing we could do is a couple things, okay? If you really really want to draw, it's a two-way street here. Number one, how distracted are you? Do you have ADHD or do you have ADD like my I have self-diagnosed ADD. And again, I shouldn't say that because that's not fair to people who are actually diagnosed with it. From the symptoms, my friend tells me who has it. It sounds like I have it. Okay, but I've never been diagnosed, so I don't want to say I've had that. But are you like me that gets distracted very easily? Because sometimes it's even just down to interest. Are you drawing what you're interested in? Is it something that excites you? If it's something that excites you, you'd be doing it no matter what, whether you're paid to or not, right? So the very first thing is when you're trying to draw, make sure number one, it's something that you want to draw and start there. Okay, so make sure it's something you really, really, really want to draw. Number two, if you really want to get it done, take away all distractions out of the room. All distractions. Put your phone in the other room, if you can. Like sometimes you need references and stuff, but any way you could take distractions and put them in the other room, do it. Where it's not as at a hand's reach. You know, but it's tough because we all face it. It's definitely something we all go through in terms of art block, as we say, and especially if you're trying to get back in. But that'd be my number one tip is make sure it's really something you want to do and draw because if that want is there, you just try to like learn anatomy and you're not really into anatomy. Don't start with that. Start with drawing. Like I was telling my friend earlier, like it was he wants to copy. Start by start by copying somebody. Okay, and worst comes to worst, take an art class because you're forced, right? Or follow a tutorial. Follow a tutorial. Sit down and try to do a tutorial from start to finish. That might be a way to do it, right? So there's many ways. I wish I wish that there was a one size fits all way to get over that. I wish there was, but there definitely isn't. Everyone's different. Everybody's wants is different. Everyone's personality is different. Everyone's values are different. That comes into play too, right? So yeah, but good luck to you, man. Good luck to you. It's tough. Uh, Thank you so much. Been following you for a long time. You've made my drawings. I've made many drawings watching your tutorials. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, my friend. Uh, Mario said this looks like it could be one very detailed city background. Well, I got 5 hours, Mario. So that's why I'm actually taking my time with this sketch. If I only had like an hour or 2 hours, I'd be in the ink already. But since I have a ton of time, and Tom's gonna hate me for this, by the way. Tom's gonna hate me. He probably won't even. He's gonna refuse to color this. He's gonna refuse to color this one. So, whenever I get a commission and have no interest in the piece, I struggle to do it, not because of the motivation, but because my heart isn't there and doesn't turn out the way I want. That's the tough part. But that's part of the job. That's the same as working. To be honest, that's the same to work as working for Marvel and DC. It's great at first, but when you draw Wolverine for the 100th time, you get tired of it. But you just got to find a way to power yourself through, especially since someone's paying you for it. You know what I mean? And you don't want that reputation. His personal art looks great, but the moment I pay him for it, it's not what I expect. You don't want that reputation, you know. But again, you can't help how you feel. At the end of the day, you really can't help how you feel. If you're not into it, you're not into it. But at the same time, someone's paying you to do it. You know what I mean? So you do the best you can. So so you do whatever you can to keep yourself accountable. If that means you stream it so that people are watching you do it, and that might be a way, you know. One of the reasons I stream is because you guys kind of uh, help me get through these things, you know. Because I know you're watching, I'm less likely to get up and walk around because I know people are watching me at this time. So the less likely I am to take some time and just look at scroll through my phone is because you guys are watching me right now. You know how many times I would have picked up this phone and just look at scroll through Instagram thing if you guys weren't here the past couple hours we've been working right now? It's been a lot. It would have been a lot. But the right now the only time I'm really looking at my phone is to check Instagram, the Instagram comments here. So Adam CZ says it looks good. Thank you, my friend. Wells Mounty says, "Wow, wow." This is wow is the same spelled backwards. There you go. Wow. Same with mom. Wow upside down is mom. There you go. Just want something that. Because this also reminds me of the backgrounds I used to do for. I did a series with Simon Furman for Death's Head for Marvel, and again, very reminiscent of that style of futuristic city that I'm doing here. Now maybe I'll start inking around 5 minute mark. Oh wait, you know what, guys? Maybe I won't do it this stream because I do have to actually stop around 7, and mainly because I got to get the kids ready for school. But I will tell you guys this, okay? I am coming back later today. All right. So for those of you, please hit the bell, but it will be at 4:30 p.m. Eastern time. So whatever that time is for you, right? Because right now, I'll just tell you what that is. Right now, it's like 6:42 a.m. my time. So how many hours is that? So from 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 9.5 hours from now, or like let's say 10 hours from now, I'm gonna be streaming again. So a lot of you guys will be. That's nighttime for you. Got a lot of you guys. If you want to join in, I'm going to be drawing. I am going to be drawing over 50 drawings as fast as I can. So I have to cap it at 4 hours though, because yeah, 4 hours. I got 4 hours to do it. Okay. So I have to do 50 drawings in 4 hours. Okay, each drawing will take. I'm capping myself at 3 minutes each. But call it a commission, but they're for kids. These drawings I'm doing, they're for kids. Uh, it was homework from. I did this special event on Monday, so call it homework. It's homework, and I thought it'd be fun to do with you guys. There are a lot of doubles in there too. A lot of kids properties, for sure. But if you guys want to come by, hang out, chat while I'm doing these 3 minute drawings, you're definitely welcome to come. Got to keep one of my favorites accountable. Thank you, David. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you. Yep, David. David's one of the originals. David is one of the originals. Like I always called them the original crew, and that's what doing these morning streams are like because not a lot of people watch these things, and that's okay because this feels like when I was doing that original Star Wars mural years ago. It was the same bunch of people. Didn't matter what time it was of the day. Really didn't. Different times of the day. People would come and just watch me draw. Same guys every day. Same 20 people or so would come up and we would just hang out every day. And it was a lot of fun. We had a grand time every single day. So again, guys, I there could be a good chance I'm finishing this offline. I might turn this into a 10-1-10-1-10. So I might do the 1 hour with you guys, not the 10-1-10, but I will do the 1 hour with you guys. Maybe we'll see. $50. That's not homework. That's an exam. That's right. David is the Hueinator. That's right. Dave, I forgot you were the Hueinator, David. I forgot. I forgot you were the Hueinator. Oh my gosh, that brings me back, man. Those are good times. Those are good times when we were working that mural, man. Every single day. That was fun, man. Good times. Which makes me want to do a longer project. I was talking about doing that comic cover. Um, it's already February though. Like if I was gonna do that comic cover, it's it's time. Like Mario was definitely there before. Uh, you know. Did I do Death's Head? I did. I did a series called Amazing Fantasy for Marvel. Uh, and it was when they were covering Death's Head. Now, not the 1940s Amazing Fantasy. Okay, I'm not that old. Okay, I'm old, but I'm not that old. Okay, okay. Spencer. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Spencer, I saw that too. I saw that as well. So maybe it'll be fun. Maybe I'll do what Spencer's talking. Maybe I'll do a 1,110-110. I might do that for that, Spencer. I might do that. We'll see. Okay, guys. I might wrap up because there's not much I can do with this layout, and I don't want to start the ink until I know that I want to go long once I start the ink, and I really can't. So even just laying this out, actually, it's a good thing. I'll maybe take a little bit of time and just make sure I'm cool with the background first before going in. Maybe take a look at a little bit more reference. Right. Hey, Jay Ganesha 901. Hello, my friend. Hello. So let's just take my time with this, right? We have uh okay. Yep. I think it's a good time to stop. We're at the 5 hour mark here. So I'm gonna stop this right now. 30 seconds. I got 30 seconds to draw. 30 seconds. Oh no! So again, guys, I'm gonna be back live later today. Instagram, Twitter, all of that. We're gonna attempt to do 50 drawings in 4 hours. Okay, 50 drawings in 4 hours. Okay, thank you, Oswald. Thank you so much. 50 drawings in 4 hours. We're gonna be doing that later today, 4:30 p.m. Eastern time. So for those of you, hit the bell. Those of you watching on YouTube, hit the bell so that you could be a part of that if you want to. And even if you don't want to, no problem. You can catch that stream later. Stephen Wong says, looks amazing. Thank you very much, Stephen. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you very much. Okay, we hit the 5 hour mark. I'm going to pause that time right there. I'm gonna stop for now. Just do a quick pan for the everyone on watching on the other platforms there, but just do a quick pan here. That's what we're looking at right now. I might add some buildings going this way, but if we stream the rest of this, we'll probably, you know, we're gonna go straight to the ink. We'll probably ink this there. Okay. Noel says thanks. Encouraged me to get back to work for a few hours. There you go. Oscar Isaacs for the win. Aiden says nice. Mario says thank you very much. Yeah, guys. Yeah, guys, you guys are the best. Thank you so much for joining in for the stream today. Okay, so I'll probably end it off here because you guys are awesome. Join me later today. Okay, hit the bell. Join me later today, and if you can't join me later today, I will be back tomorrow. Okay, I'll be back tomorrow. I do have to finish tomorrow around a little bit, probably around the same time, 7 o'clock. So let's do that. Okay, my friends. It's been a slice. Does people say that? It's been a slice. It's been great. Thank you guys for watching. You guys are the best. My name is James. I am the box office artist. Thank you for joining. I'll see you guys next time. Andrew SYH knows what it's up. It's a high five. High five right here. High five right here. On Instagram. High five right here. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care, everyone. Have a good night. Good day. Good morning. Whatever. Take care, everyone.